Welcome back. In this video, we will guide you through the process of creating a work order against an existing service contract. To begin, we need to access the work order generation application. Here, you'll find a list of all previously created work orders that have been assigned to service engineers or delivery leads. To create a new work order, click the Add button. A work order number is automatically generated, and the new work order is assigned a default status of draft. Next, we need to select the customer for whom we are creating the work order. This work order is used to deliver services to customers based on their service contracts. Since we created a contract for Core Special Project in the previous video, we will select Core Special Project as the customer. In Work Order Sources field, there are 3 different options available. We can create a work order based on a service quotation, or we can generate a direct work order that is not tied to a service contract. However, in this case, we are proceeding with a contract-based approach and selecting an existing contract, contract number 26, created for the core service. The Site to Service field will display all the sites included in this contract. When we open the drop-down, we see 2 different sites available for service. Since this contract covers all sites rather than being site-specific, we can choose any site. Here, we are selecting the Parramatta site. Next, under Service Name, we will see a list of services that were added to this contract. We will select Drill Pipe Structural Inspection as the service to be provided. Once selected, the service ID will be automatically populated along with the work unit and the quantity of work unit. Alright, next, let's talk about the work quantity that you want to service. Since this is quantity-based, you need to specify the exact work quantity, essentially how many pipes you will be inspecting. This number will define the scope of work. If the service were based on individual occurrences, you would charge per service and create a work order for each. However, in this case, we are working with a quantity-based model. For example, if you are inspecting 10 pipes, that would be your defined quantity. The site contact details are already listed here, as they are pulled from the selected site. These details include the contact person's name, contact number, contact email ID, and the mode of contact, such as email or phone, used to request the service. Whenever a customer requires a service under a contract, they must inform you in advance and specify when they need the service delivered. The next section of this assignment covers assignment details. Essentially, this involves assigning the work order to a responsible individual, such as the service leader or service engineer, who will deliver the services on behalf of your company to the customer. In this section, you will specify when the service is set to begin. The reason for selecting a start date is that the system needs to identify available personnel with the required skills during the specified time frame. There are 2 key criteria to consider. First, you set the service start date, let's say March 17th, along with the start time, such as 9 a.m. The system then calculates the total time required to complete the service based on the work quantity selected. For example, if you have chosen a work quantity of 10, pressing the Calculate button will show that the service will be completed on the same day, March 17th, at 14 hours, that is 2 p.m. This calculation is based on the fact that each unit of work takes 30 minutes, so for 10 units, the total time required is 5 hours. If you change the work quantity to 20 and recalculate, the system will determine that the service extends into the next day, ending at 10:30 a.m. Similarly, if the work quantity is adjusted to 14 and recalculated, the system will show an updated end time of 4 p.m. on the same day. In summary, as the work quantity changes, the system automatically adjusts the end date and time accordingly. The next step is assigning this task to a service lead who has the necessary skills and expertise to deliver the service. The system uses 2 criteria to list potential candidates. First, the system displays individuals who have been identified in resource profiling as capable of delivering this service. Second, the system only shows individuals who are available during the specified period. For example, as of March 17, 2025, these 4 individuals are available, meaning they are not currently assigned to any other work orders or jobs. Since all 4 candidates meet these criteria, I can select any of them. Let's choose Mike Roberts. Once selected, the statement of work is automatically generated based on the predefined service and contract details from the service operations application. However, you can modify these details if necessary. Next, simply press the Save button and a work order number will be generated. In this case, work order number 36 has been created for a special project and assigned to Mike Roberts. Since the work order is now assigned to him, Mike Roberts will be able to view the service contract in his service lead workbench. Additionally, when we move to the delivery lead workbench, the delivery lead will also have visibility into this work order from their own application. When Mike Roberts logs in, he will see this specific work order in his workbench and can take the necessary actions from there. That concludes this video. Thanks for watching.